Okay. Wait, now it should be live. Had some issue. Hi Jake, hi Lily, hi Rito, welcome guys. Had some issues trying to start this stream today, but I guess in the end I made it. Probably YouTube bugging out. Hi Nguyen, hi Duel Links, welcome guys. Hope you had a great day so far. Duel Links. Hi Natso, welcome guys, welcome to all. There are actually a lot of skills that we have to, a lot of leaks that we have to see together, guys. Hi Sil, hi Arita, I'm traveling and I know what to do during the travel now, thanks. Happy to help, my man, happy to help, 100% happy to help. Okay, let me send the alert on Discord and we're gonna be done. Will Swordsoul be tier 1? We'll see actually, guys. We'll see. We'll see after the leak. Actually, we'll see the leaks together and then we'll see if it's gonna be tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 1000, tier -1. Yes, 5-star Akatsuki. Confirmed 100%. I don't have Magical Musketeer, Nguyen, unfortunately. Announcement. App is live now. There we go. Ciao Francesco. Where can I find the leaks? I found them on Reddit and I'm gonna show you guys right now. Nice, 5-star Akaski. Always a good thing to have the gems saved for a massive update, right? So guys, are you ready? Please start by leaving a like to the stream. Please and thank you. Super important to see these leaks together. Let me take a sip. Then we're gonna jump right into it. So, a little bit of swoosh. And people be saving 1,000 gems when I can keep my account on over 500 gems. That's really bad, Jake. Really bad. You have to learn to be patient. Saving gems is the most important skill a Duel Links player can have. Aemon, welcome. So, I have to, give me a minute. It seems like we got data mine. So do you see everything here? No, actually, let me adjust this a little bit. Okay, like this should be better, even though I can do something else. Give me a minute. Just trying to adjust this for you guys. Oh, yes. So you can actually keep the chat. Huh? What do you think about this? Okay. I'm sorry for the guys on TikTok, like it's a little bit tougher for them to see. Maybe if I do this, I'm adjusting for TikTok guys as well. Okay, that should be it. Okay. You should see it clearly now. Yes, okay. Perfetto. Francia, mi sono messo a farma tipo dalla settimana scorsa. Le missioni dello stage di Go Rush e un personaggio di Rush sto farmando. Hi Pegasus, I will defeat you. by explaining Despia. Oh, you can check the videos, Crawford. I'm not gonna do it on stream. You can see it on. You can check the. I made a couple of videos for Despia, and there you can understand how to play the game, how to play the deck. Okay, guys. So again, don't forget to leave a like, and let's dive. Guys, did you read it clearly? I hope. Yeah, Jake said perfecto, perfecto. So I trust Jake. I'm gonna try some Swordsoul. Spice will hopefully be for you. Okay. Hi, Charlie. Yes, 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 yes. So let's start. Let's go in order, right? So we got the new Chronicle foil that I don't care about, and there's apparently some deck editor features to go for. But okay, let's start with the interesting thing, right? Hi, Clay. Welcome, my man. How was your day? We got this skill for Yugi. You can only use this skill first and second effect once per duel, and only one effect per turn. Okay, we're starting already great. So I'm happy that we got these skills once per duel again, because that's what we should dive, where we should lead to. Okay, they lead us to. Okay, just once per duel. Before your normal draw, place one Dark Magician on top of your deck. So you should have. I guess you have to. Do you have to have it in your starting hand? No. So it's just place a Dark Magician from your deck on the top. Then set one Dark Magic attack to your field from outside your deck. Okay. This turn, you can normal summon one Dark Magician in addition to your normal summon set, and you can normal summon set Dark Magician without tributing, and that's fine. So that means it gives you a Dark Magician as a draw, and it gives you Dark Magic attack. So a way to get rid of back rows, okay? And that's already super good. So the fact that we have the additional normal summon for Dark Magician, it just means you can additional normal summon Dark Magician, Dark Magic attack, get rid of the back rows, and then you can go on with your plays. Now the only bad thing is actually no bad things, because you simply, if you're going second, you're still gonna have 4 cards in your hand. We'll see what happens with the old skills, guys. Hi Nawaf, hi David, hi Hadrios, hi Rigizino, welcome to all of you guys. Hope you had a great day, and please don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you. Second effect, reveal one dark monster in your hand and either shuffle it into the deck or send it to the graveyard. Then draw 2 cards. It just feels like, what is Dark Magician Soul? Kind of like that? Exactly, Redax. So this is the thing. For now, as for the leaks that we have right now, it seems that we have no restrictions. So a skill with ascending to grave stuff, with a way to get rid of back rows, and a pot of greed as a skill. That's it. Hi Hearts, thank you so much for the donation on TikTok, my man. How was your day? Thank you so much. So this feels already insane. Again, this is insane as long as it will be confirmed to be without restrictions. We don't know that for sure. This is the tax that we have, but who knows? Maybe when the update drops, we're gonna have some restrictions. Maybe, who knows? You can just summon spellcaster monster or level 7 or higher, you know, that kind of stuff. But for now, it feels like there are no restrictions. So as the chat were saying, well, we could have Orcus. Like Orcus with this will feel insane. You just send the dark monster to grave, and Orcus love to be in the grave. You get to draw a couple of cards, and you also have the additional normal summon with Dark Magician that you can get rid of the back rows with. Plus, you have another monster on the field that you can use to link summon. Jeez. Drago, welcome. Hi, Redax, welcome. How was your day? Welcome back. Hi, Allah. No, this is just the first leak that I'm reading. We'll see. I'm good, can't complain. Hearts, thank you so much for all the donation on TikTok, my man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is for Yugi, and guess what? For Kaiba, it feels like exactly the same, but instead of getting rid of the spell cards, we burst Stream of Destruction, so you're actually getting rid of monsters. Am I right? Let me actually check real quick, but that should be it. So if I just do this, yeah, you should see now. We have Burst Stream of Destruction. If you control a Blue Eyes White Dragon, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. So that means basically that we are going from Yugi that can destroy all of the spell and trap cards your opponent controls, to Kaiba that instead says destroy all monsters your opponent controls, without committing to anything, without committing your normal summon, without committing any of your plays. And the same, reveal one light monsters in your hands and either shuffle it into the deck or send it to the graveyard, then draw to the card. So the part of a grid skill. These are super nice. And again, as long as both do not have restrictions, those could be insanely good. Those could be insanely good. Let's go on Rebecca. So 100% guaranteed Rebecca as the as an unlockable character. Hi Wesley. Hi, how do I join the Links Discord to see leaks? Oh, this is on Reddit actually, so you don't need Discord here. It's on Reddit. Just type Duel Links leaks on Reddit and you should find it. Yes, these are data mined arts, so there could be some addition, just some slight variations, but this should be the core. Hi Orlin, welcome. Hi Melozone, welcome. Hi Yugi, welcome. Hi Jonas, welcome. You misplayed the skill, Pap? What do you mean you misplayed the skill? What are you talking about? You can only use one effect per turn. So you can't double normal summon? What do you mean? No, the two effects are these two, Riggy. First effect, only one effect per turn. It means you can just use one or two. No, Riggy Zeno. That's like this. So when you use this one, you get the additional normal summon, you get the Burst Stream of Destruction, you get the Blue Eyes White Dragon. And guess what? If these puts the Blue Eyes White Dragon or the Dark Magician on the top of your deck and you don't even have to play it, that could be insane. Even though I'm not sure, because this says specifically from outside of your deck, while this does not say from outside of your deck. So maybe you still have to play Blue Eyes and Dark Magician. Hi, Holly, welcome. Hi, Moonman. What is this? Leaks for the new update that we're gonna get in the next week. Rebecca is the girl who got mad at Yugi for getting his grandpa's blue eyes ripped up, right? Yes, I remember Rebecca being mad at Yugi, but I don't remember why. But yes, it is the girl who got mad at Yugi. If you use second effect, yes, if you use this, oh, okay, if you use this, you can't double normal summon. I get what you mean. Okay, I got it. I mean, when I was talking about Orcust, yeah, if you draw the two cards, you can't get the additional normal summon. You're right, yes. Yes, Melo, that would be super nice to get in Duel Links as well. Exactly, George. Welcome, George, my man. Exactly, on Reddit. Hi, Baron, welcome. Oh, foreskin, there's no Thunder Dragon skill. So, let's go on. Rebecca. You can only use this skill first and second effect once per duel. Shuffle one dragon normal monster from your hand into your deck. Then set one dragon normal monster with a lower level than the shuffle monster from your deck to your field. Its battle position can be changed. From turn 2 onward, if you control a face-up level 5 or higher dragon normal monster, add one dragon's gunfire or one stamping destruction from outside your deck to your hand. I have no idea what these cards are. So if we just type gunfire. Oh! Inflicted under damage. Oh, that's bad. What about the other one? Stamping destruction. Isn't the card that pops a back row? Seriously? Oh, it's this. Yeah. Target spell trap on the field, destroy the target if you do inflict 500 damage. Yeah, I mean, I guess you get a back row removal anyway with the stamping destruction. The dragon's gunfire can make sense only if your opponent controls a monster with 0 defense, probably. The skill name is Rebecca. No, we don't know the name of the skills, guys. We just know this is the first skill for Rebecca. I mean, nothing crazy here. It depends on which support we got then. Rebecca 2, the second one for Rebecca. You can only use this skill's second effect once per duel. At the beginning of the duel, add a card. I mean, this is the classic skill that is super bad. Super bad, so we really don't need to go over it, right? Exactly, Button. Rebecca or also Yugi. So that's why, guys, I told you these skills are not 100% accurate, because this can happen. There are some things that are not decided yet, okay? You can use this skill first effect once per turn if your deck contains 3 or more Sangan and or Witch of the Black Forest, okay? Shuffle one monster from your hand into your deck, then set one Sangan on one Witch of the Black Forest from your deck to your field. Now, this could be useful simply because Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest can just give you access to entraps. So that means that when you go first, you can get this thing for free, so an additional monster on the field that you can link summon or synchro summon with, and search a back row. Search an entrap. Effect failure, draw, crow, anything. These could be super nice for all of the decks that are already good at functioning without a skill. Do we have any? I don't know. But this seems interesting, though. Seems interesting. Then we have Serenity. Serenity 1. So the first one for Serenity, this is Joy's sister, okay? High Dilution, yes. Yes, Erito. That should be it. Sangan box ships, but which black? No. Yeah, no, not yet. We'll see, guys, actually, because with the massive update, I'm 99% sure they will increase the number of boxes that you can get cards with box ships from. Okay? Darts and Noah, I'm actually watching them right now, so I don't know. So we have, you can only use this skill first and second effect once per duel, and only one effect per turn. Before your normal draw, place one Goddess with the third eye on the top of your deck. Guys, Goddess with third eye is a fusion substitute material. It's this one. Goddess with the third eye. I don't know if you see it. Yeah, you see it. So it's a fusion substitute material that we're given for this. Then set one polymerization from outside your deck to your field. And I'm gonna give you the spice straight away. This means immediate access to relinquish it. So you can just summon the Millennium Eyes Restrict, not relinquish it, guys. The Millennium Eyes Restrict. But it comes here because it just says relinquish it plus an effect monster, but you don't need relinquish it because you're gonna have the fusion substitute material, and you're also gonna have polymerization. So that means that this is another deck where you can play triple fusion recovery because the polymerization is gonna be given to you by the skill. This could be potentially a very good hero, elemental hero support skill. If you don't want to play that garbage of Dragonic Contact, we can play this. We got Goddess with the third high to play ruling the Millenniumize Restrict as an interruption. We get a free polymerization. We can get recovery. We can just play triple recovery fusion, and that would be nuts. And what's even beautiful is that this is the same as Yugi and Kaiba skill. Reveal one spell card, one spellcaster monster in your hand, then either place that card on the bottom of your deck or send it to the graveyard, then draw 2 cards. Of course, the fact that it's spellcaster, it's a little bit bad in terms of heroes, but yeah, this is part of greed as well. Yes, Nutso, Goddess with the third high is a fusion substitute material. Yes, of course, only the ones that are specifically named. So it can actually take the place of Relinquished in Millenniumize Restrict, or of Dark Magician in the fusion Dark Magicians, the Dark Magicians. Anything that is actually named there specifically. You can't substitute Goddess of the third eye with a one effect monster or one aqua monster or whatever, okay? Access to Tax Dragon as well, actually. Access to Tax Dragon. Hi, Kaio, welcome. Tax Dragon hunting me in my dreams. Yeah. So, that's it. So, I honestly, as a fusion As a fusion lover, I literally love this. I adore this. Let's go on. Serenity 2. I really hope this is gonna be like an archive skill, so I can place this with everyone and not only with Serenity, but we'll see. You can only use this skill's second effect once per duel. At the beginning of the duel, add the ace card. I think this is bad, because this has... It's just the classic skill that all of the characters have, to add the ace card to your deck or extra deck. But guess what? Like, what's the ace card of Serenity? Who knows? Does Super Poly works with substitute? Of course it does now. So if you set the Goddess with the third eye and use Super Polymerization, you can infuse that with the monster your opponent controls to go into Relinquish It. And to Millennium Eyes Restrict, guys. Sorry, I keep on saying Relinquish It, but it's Millennium Eyes Restrict. It's the Yuan Fusion, I think. Okay. Do you think Blessed White Dragon will be good in these new upcoming support cards? I think so. I think yes. I think they're gonna bring us back to a meta of Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, or at least they're gonna be relevant. Think they're gonna go for just 4 boxes on box chips? You mean 4 boxes more? Hi Ali. The strongest ones yet? About what? The skills you mean? So this is can be used blah blah blah. I don't think it's good. Set one Goddess with third eye to your field from outside the deck. Send one spell from to the graveyard and no polarization. Despite the same tax, this skill will obviously add a different ace cards than Rebecca 2 and Serenity 3. Super weird. I don't think it's gonna be relevant. I hope this is gonna be like this, because this is good. And then this with no name. You can only use this skill's second effect once per duel. At the beginning of your first turn, set one Temple of the Mind's Eye. What? Temple of the Mind's Eye. Any battle damage a player takes becomes 1,000. Okay. So this is in combo with Little Nightingale. No, actually it's not even needed. If you control a face-up field spell and you just have this, shuffle one card from your hand into your deck, then add one Rod of the Mind's Eye from outside your deck to your hand. Mind's Eye. It's this. If a monster capable of this card inflict damage to your opponent, the damage becomes 1,000 life points. Dude, this is what? This is just find a guy that can attack twice, and you've done. No, actually, no, it's just the same. I don't know what is this about, dude. It's trash. It's trash. For skills, I've not watched them yet all, so I have to see. While for decks, who knows? We don't have, I mean, we know some cards because of the skills, but we don't know the full list. Serenity's monster will be Light Fairy Fusion monster. I guess it will be a normal monster. It should be actually Dragon said Yuan, but I don't know actually. Forgot to ask, I did some scrolling on my screenshots. Last year's anniversary box October 1. So technically the anniversary box will be on October 1. It could be, we're not sure. Exactly, Ali. So, okay. Fairies exchange. Twice per duel. During a main phase, place one level 5 or higher fairy monster from your end on the bottom of your deck. Draw one card. This could be good, even with Despia, technically. Right? If the skill gets nerfed, but I don't think it gets, actually. On Reddit, Ali, on Reddit. Then we got Ritual, a skill for Ritual, super nice here. You can use these skills first and second effect once per turn. First and second, both, okay. Reveal one Ritual monster or one Ritual spell card in your hand and shuffle one card in your hand into your deck. It's super good, guys, when they let you shuffle card into your deck, because that means that you can play Garnets and you're not afraid of drawing them. You can play Garnets and you're not afraid of drawing them because you can just shuffle them back into the deck. So I love when skills tell you to shuffle stuff from your hand into the deck. Then add one Ritual monster or one Ritual spell card from your deck to your hand. So basically you just need one of the two and the other one is going to be guaranteed by the skill by just shuffling one card. Beautiful. So this means you can just play Advanced Ritual Art for everything. So playing Advanced Ritual Art will be perfect because that means you don't need the stuff to tribute for the Ritual Summon. So you can just play any Ritual monster you want to summon, Advanced Ritual Art, make sure you have the normal monster in your deck to send to the grave with the Advanced Ritual Art spell card, and you're gonna be good. And this is just the first effect of the skill. Second, reveal one Ritual spell card in your hand and one Ritual monster whose name is listed on that card. So, for example, you can't do this on Advanced Ritual Art. You can do it on a specific Ritual spell card. Then set one Urgent Ritual Art from outside your deck to your field, and it can be activated this turn. So, what's Urgent Ritual Art? It's this one. If you control no Ritual monsters, banish one Ritual spell from your end or graveyard. This card's effect becomes that card's effect that Ritual summons a monster when the card is activated. So basically we have a straightaway Accel Ritual. We have Accel Ritual, so it depends if we have Ritual monsters that have effects on summon. Ciao Lift, free to play. There are only skill leaks, there are no cards. Exactly, Allah. The cards that we know are coming are the ones mentioned in the skills. Some cards were already done 3 weeks ago in app update. That includes Altergeist, Blue Eyes, Evil Hero, Dino Wrestler, Icejade, Swordsoul, Fake Number, Thunder Dragon. That's true, and I actually made a video about it. More on Reddit. The skill is cool. Yep, it is. Ci sono i leaks per la settimana prossima, ci sarà un grande aggiornamento. Magic with BLS doesn't break anymore. Exactly, George. So, super nice. Actually, I want to see if we're gonna be given a Ritual monster that has an effect on summon, so that it makes sense to summon this guy, to use this and summon the Ritual monster during your opponent's turn. I think so, honestly. I think so. Hi, Natural Gaming Gaze, welcome. Guys, please don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you. I feel something important gonna go in selection box. We'll see. Who knows? The cards in up top, they don't always mean they're coming soon. We have had cards leaked in there in here and they still haven't come. That's true as well. Hi, Hero Boy. Yes, Hero Boy, we're getting that, but we're not there yet. Adesso, guarda la tier list. Con Despia faresti facile. Despia è anche il più veloce. Che c'è anche Shadow, ma Shadow è un po' più lento. More, just go on Reddit and type Duel Links leaks and go and scroll. You're gonna find it. I don't have an easy, a quick way to write in the chat right now. That's why I can't give you the link. So, what else we have? Noah. So another thing that is guaranteed to come is Noah. So we saw Rebecca, we saw Serenity, and now we know for sure Noah is coming. You can use these skills first and second effect once per duel. Set one Shinato, king of a higher plane, to your field from outside your attack. Shinato. It's this guy that we already have, right? What does he say? When discarding a defensive position monster and send it to the graveyard as a result of a battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the original attack. Super bad. And if you control a face-up Shinato, change one attack position monster on your opponent's field to face-up defense position. Then halve your opponent's life points. So what? This feels like, you know, I mean, he has to attack, of course. He has to attack. But there could be a nice way to OTK, I guess. Ali, the ban list will come, no worries. I think it'll come probably tomorrow. Even though they're a little bit late on the schedule with the KC Cup result. Because we didn't have KC Cup results yet. Feels like they have the problem, maybe. But I think between tomorrow and the day after, we're going to have the ban list. See, Lift, see, Lit TF, see, Lit free to play. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, kinda stupid, don't you? Who knows Nacho Gaming is? It depends on the cards that get released. If we don't know exactly the cards we're getting, we can't tell if an archetype is gonna be meta. Hi, Diamond, welcome. Swordsoul is going to be absolutely nuts. The skill is ridiculous. We'll see. Figurati, Elite free to play. Wait a minute. Hi, Junie. What up? Is out or leaked? Leaked. Just leaked, Junie. Wait a minute. So starting with 12p is gonna be the new thing? No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be just a meme, probably, guys, if you ask me. Nothing more than a meme. Additional striker and time thief? We'll see. We got then Odion. Odion, skill for Odion. You can use each of the skill's second and third effect once per duel if your deck contains 15 or more trap cards. Cancer decks with only trap cards are back. Eh sì, ti conviene farmare. At the beginning of your first turn, place one Temple of the Kings from outside your deck face up in your field. If going first, you cannot activate its effect this turn. So this is the card that gives you, that makes you like settle traps. Like, what was the thing here? Yeah, you can activate one trap the turn it was set. You can send one Mystical Beast of Serket in your monster zone, and this card you control to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from your end or deck, or one fusion monster from your extra deck. Of course, they made it so you can't do it on turn 1. Otherwise, you could have just cheated out the Ojama King, blocking all of the zones. So that's why they say if you're going first, you cannot activate the effect. If you control a face-up continuous trap card, send one card from your hand to the graveyard and return one or more continuous cards from your field to your hand. Then, set up to 2 trap monsters from your deck to your field, and they can be activated this turn. So it's like, yeah, the trap monsters for Odion, yeah, all of the stuff that we got, the statues, right? Who knows? Who knows why? Yeah, but you can't use Ojamas, actually. Probably no. Pep, you think someday we get danger? Guys, of course, eventually we'll get everything. It's just a matter of time, not a matter of if. Yes, Rero. Exactly, because we're gonna read the rest of the skill. True, George. But I think it's more of a meme, because you still have to have an attack to go through. Like, what are we playing? Like the magical arrows to avoid our opponents doing anything in the battle phase? But it's still just a meme, you know? At least for me. If from turn 2 onward, either add one mystical piece of circuit. That is the ritual guy, I guess. No, it's the guy, it's circuit. Jeez. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. Banish any monster destroyed by this card. I mean, yeah, not that crazy thing. Or one level 10 monster from your deck to your hand. But level 10s are Egyptian god, right? Level 10. So you can basically just have the trap cards to be monster to be tributed and go into level 10 monsters. But doesn't seem that great, like of a combo, but we'll see. And this is Odion, actually. The Guardian skill. The Guardian skill, if it's after, guys, I'm gonna go through all of them. Hi Joshua, on Duel Links Reddit. Okay, this was Odion. Let's go on. Kaiba 2. Guys, please don't forget to leave a like to the stream, please, and thank you. Sphere mode can be searched as well, JB Hour, that's true. Any level 10, guys, there are no restrictions actually. Kaiba 2, you can only use these skills first and second effect once per duel. Set one Kaiser Sea Horse to your field from outside your deck. It's the guy that counts as 2 tributes or what? Kaiser Sea no Neo. Yes, can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon online monster, of course. And if you control a face-up Kaiser Seahorse, you can gain the following effects. This turn, you can normal summon set light monsters with 1 less tribute. What? Like, why if we already have this guy that counts as 2? What's the point? I'm not sure I understand. I mean, this could be just for legacy duels. Who knows? But so I don't get both. Like, I don't know. Doesn't make sense. Yes, Joshua. Thank you so much for the likes on TikTok. No Flux, Obelisk is not light. So I don't know honestly what does it mean. Doesn't make sense. Like, if this drops the tributes from 2 to... Oh, like what? I don't know. Because this drops the tributes from 2 to 1. Right? And then he says you can almost summon set the monsters with 1 less tribute. So I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. Unless we're having monsters that require like 3 tributes. I can just think of Guilford. Well, what is this? For Guilford? Yeah, you can tribute 3 monsters to tribute summon this card. So with this skill, and if you have Guild for the Lightning, you can just tribute just the Kaiser Seahorse thanks to the skill. I guess that's it. Yeah, Egyptian gods are divine, guys. So doesn't make sense. Yugi 2. You can only use this skill second effect once per duel. At the beginning of the duel, banish 1 Kuribo from outside of your deck. I imagine the classic one. At the start of your opponent's battle phase, if the total attack on your opponent's field is equal to your life points or more, play 1 banished Kuribo face up to your field. The first time it will be destroyed by battle this turn is not destroyed. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be super good. This is just, I mean, super anime related, right? But I don't think it's gonna be that crazy of a thing actually that's gonna make an impact at all. Definitely not. Definitely not making an impact, right? Yeah, they could be legacy duel skills at this point. They have to be legacy duel skills, guys. Jeez. And here he comes. Here he comes, Icejade and Swordsoul. So please smash the like button for these leaks. Icejade. So for all who do not know, Icejade is this kind of broken thing. There's also the Ice Blade Dragon for Swordsoul. Icejade is this stuff, as you can see, is a synchro deck, aqua synchro deck. So I guess we can pair them up with synchrons. Let's have a look at the boss. It's gonna be a new synchro support. 1 water tuner plus 1 non-tuner monster. It's 3k, level 10. You can activate this effect. Face-up monsters you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effect this turn. Wow. Then, if you activate this effect in response to your opponent's card or effect activation, and your opponent has a card with that name on their field and or graveyard, you can banish those cards. If a card is banished by your opponent's card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Icejade Kimir Aegirine. Wow. That is cool. That is cool as well. At the beginning of your first turn, set 1 Icejade Sea Notes Onion Cradle. What was this? What? Ah, this one, the field spell. When this card is activated, you can add one of your Icejade monsters that is banished in your graveyard to your hand. Once per turn, if a monster is normal special summon, you can take one water monster you control. That monster, along with any face-up monster you put in controls, loses attack equal to the targeted monster at the end of this turn. Why though? Ah, your opponent currently controls. Interesting. So you basically get the searcher. Then send 1 Icejade monster from your deck to the graveyard, because with the field spell, you're gonna get the monster you sent to grave. You cannot normal special summon monsters, excluding extra deck, except water monsters. That means we can just play them with Crystons. Lovely. Send 1 water monster from your end to the graveyard, perfect for Crystons as well. Then add 1 Icejade monster from your deck to your hand. That means we basically have 2 searchers. The first one with the skill, with the field spell and the monster sent to grave with the skill, and the second one with the second part of the skill. If you send an Icejade monster, you can add 1 water monster instead, so generic searchers. This feels so freaking good. This feels so freaking good. Man, that effect is an essay. I mean, David, that's what we're adding to. Essays as a fact. And it's got a silent Bobby. What is that? This is Icejade and looks crazy good. This thing looks crazy good. And now it comes Swordsoul. Please, guys, smash the like button for Swordsoul. So we know 100% these 2 archetypes are coming. So main box, I'm gonna have all of this, dude? Jeez. You can use this skill second effect once per turn. Oh, it's not once per duel, please. Why? Why? Why it's not once per duel? At least this is once per duel. Jeez. At the beginning of the duel, add 2 Mirrorjade the Ice Blade Dragon. That is this nice guy. Mirrorjade the Ice Blade Dragon. So Fallen of Albas plus 1 Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Link Monster. You can only control 1 Mirrorjade. Once per turn, quick effect, you can send 1 Fusion monster that lists Fallen of Albas as material from your extra deck to the graveyard. Banish 1 monster on the field, but this effect cannot be used again next turn, so it's a quick banish, a quick non-targeting banish. If this fusion summon card is in its owner control, leaves the field by your opponent's card, you can activate this effect, destroy all monsters your opponent controls during the end phase of this turn. So it's a 1/3 of Trishula plus absolute 0. So it does not only have a quick non-targeting banish, but it also has a wipe the field in the end phase effect. Eyes open, my friend. I popsicle pop. Yeah, we're gonna have a selection box very probably. Sana, we got both. No worries. Dark Magician and Blue Eyes gonna get support. No worries. Yeah, Serburner. I'm checking those. So add 2 Mirrorjade Yes Blade Dragon to your extra deck. Wow. You cannot normal or special summon monsters, excluding special summons from the extra deck, except Swordsoul, Fallen of Albus, or monsters that mentions it. If your opponent has a card in their field or graveyard, you can normal summon 1 monster in addition to your normal summon set each turn. So that means if you're going second, basically. If you're going second, you get an additional normal summon. Yeah. Second part of the skill. Reveal 1 incredible Icejade de Virtues or 1 the Iris Swordsoul in your hand. So that means this is coming 100%. Add 1 incredible Icejade de Virtues or 1 Swordsoul card from your deck to your hand. So it's a Swordsoul searcher. Yep, guys. The quantity of Mirrorjade can be changed until release. Okay. So maybe it's just gonna be 1, guys, not 2, probably. So this means Swordsoul have a searcher. In the skill. Not if you're second. If you go first and they use end trap as well. That's true. If they use an end trap, they get to use it. It's true as well. Hi, Mikaela, welcome. Welcome back. We thought the last year was bad, but this, guys, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be worse and worse. Of course. It's gonna be worse and worse, guys. Sin dall'inizio, Lit Free to Play, cioè dal 2017. Il canale c'è dal 2021. 2021. So that's bad. Can't complain, Michaela. What about yours? Do you think Mirrorjade the Iceland Dragon will be a bundle card on top of this skill? It could be, Wesley. It could be. And maybe we just get 1 of this with the skill more. Ogni mese. More like MD Light now. Kaiba Yugi, let's go on. Kaiba Yugi 1. We're not done yet. You can use each of the skill's first and second effect once per duel if your deck contains 15 or more Blue Eyes White Dragon or cards that mentions it. So this is for Blue Eyes. First and second once per duel. 1. Reveal 1 Blue Eyes monster in your hand and add 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon or 1 card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Then, send 1 Black Luster Soldier and 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from outside of your deck to your graveyard. These cards can be special summoned, so you can special summon both. If only your opponent controls a monster or you control a Blue Eyes card, set 1 spell trap card that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your end or deck to your field, and it can be activated this turn. So that means we are 100% getting all of the stuff. Like, how do you summon Dragon Master Magia? Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon or and Black Luster. Yeah, it's just that easy. So basically, you with the skill, you got the ultimate fusion. You got these two guys in the grave, these and these in the grave, and you can just summon Master Magi straight away. That's it. So this is gonna be crazy because we know we're gonna get Dragon Master Magia. So that's it. And plus you get this. You get also a Blue Eyes spell trap that can be actually, yeah, you can add it or you can just set it straight away. So that's crazy, honestly. So you have double search. So you have a way to get Magia on the field that already means triple negation straight away with no cost. And also you get an additional search. Like it was not enough. You get one search and one Master Magia for free. That's it. Because you get one Blue Eyes White Dragon or one card that mentions it. And then you get one spell trap card that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon. You get two searches. But one of these is going to be Ultimate Fusion to summon the guy. And then you get an additional search. Of course, Duel Links. Hi, Abdul, welcome. Yes, Arts. Yeah, half damage, George. Is Yuri coming back again? I don't know, Ale. Probably not for now. Yes, Wesley. Blue Eye is gonna be very good at this point. Where does he say Magia is coming? It was actually it was announced in the event that took place like what, 2 weeks ago, guys? Guys in the chat, help me. How long ago they actually announced? Oh, during the Worlds tournament, they announced Magia was about to come. I mean, it would have come in the massive update. And the free ultimate dragon on the field of freaking curse. To your graveyard. What is on the fields? I'm sorry. No, this skills does not give you it on the field. It just gives you. It just sets you a Magia, Dragon Master Magia on the field, and that's it. I mean, on the field and the search. It's for Yuki as well, I guess. Wow, interesting. Then we have the second skill. You can only use this skill's second and third effect once per duel. You cannot normal or special summon monsters. This is the first restrictions that I saw out of all these. Actually, no, it's even for Swordsoul and Icejade. You cannot normal or special summon monsters, excluding special summon from the extra deck, except level 8 Hearth, Light monsters, and Dark Spellcaster monsters. So, Light and Hearth have to be level 8, while Spellcaster Dark can be any level. Reveal one Dark Spellcaster, because 8 is because of Black Luster Soldier. Reveal one Dark Spellcaster monster in your hand, and shuffle one card from your hand into your deck. Okay? Then, send one Dark Magician Girl from your hand or deck to the graveyard, and add 2, not 1, 2 cards that are either Dark Magician or a card that mentions it from your deck to your hand. It's 2 searches, but it forces you to play Dark Magician Girl. 2 searches. 2 searches. If only your opponent controls a monster, add 1 Ultimate Fusion. So this is when you go second. Add 1 Ultimate Fusion to your hand from outside of your deck. Set 1 Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to your field from outside your deck. And send 1 Black Luster Soldier from outside of your deck to the grave. He says there's no battle position can be changed, and thanks God, I will say, right? So Ultimate Fusion, if I remember correctly, says that you pop up to the number from the field, so it doesn't matter that it is set. So it's giving you this so that with the Ultimate Fusion, you do not only get a free Magia, but there is triple negations, no cost, but you also get a pop with the ultimate fusion card. What are we talking about, dude? Guys, keep in mind these 3 negates, but they're all different. It's gonna be 1 for monster, 1 for spells, and 1 for trap. It's not gonna be 3 of the same. Like, wait a minute, does this recharge after the turn? Yeah, per turn. Wow. And keep in mind, this is a 5k boy that is given for free to Yugi and Kaiba. It's gonna be a 5k boy. Oh my dude. Oh my dude, help me. Yes, solid silk attack. I don't know after the update though. Exactly, Wesley. The whole lot there's gonna be Blue Eyes Magia. Blue Eyes is 100% so back. Probably even Dark Magician at this point, I will say. No, Creo Cyber Duelist. These are on Reddit. Exactly, Cyber. Kaiju calling? Yeah, Kaiju calling. Guys, Blue Eyes was we knew it would have been Blue Eyes. Okay, that's great. I don't know what's better, if this or this, but I mean, Yugi and Kaiba got both a very good treatment. I always remember that while Blue Eyes, for example, was buffed, then Dark Magician was left back, and vice versa. Now instead both are having support. I hope the same treatment happens for the support cards. So I hope that in the box we're getting both Blue Eyes support cards and Dark Magician support cards. Yes, Xendi. Skills and boxes. Probably Drago could be. Ale, thank you so much for the donation, appreciate them, my man. No, giochi, non c'è. Per adesso non c'è. It could be Daidoju. Then we have Noah 2, second skill. What? 4 effects? What the heck, dude? We have 4 effects for a skill, what? Dude, stop! Dude, stop. You can only use this skill second, third, and fourth effect once per duel. First skill, you can conduct 2 normal summon sets each turn. What? Wow. Okay, here this is a hero skill. You cannot normal or special summon effect monsters except speedy monsters. Okay, goodbye the heroes. So it's for spirit. Reveal up to 2 cards in your hand that are either a spirit monster or a ritual spell card, and shuffle 1 card from your hand into your deck. Then add 1 spirit monster or 1 spell trap card that mentions spirit monster in text from your deck to your hand for each revealed card. Double search. So we just got into the point where skills do not only search, they search 2 things, not just 1 card. They search 2 times. Wow. If only your opponent controls a monster, set 1 Shinato, king of a higher plane that you just saw is bad, from outside your deck to your field. Its battle position can be changed. 4th. Oh yeah, this is once per duel. If you control a face-up Shinato, king of a higher plane, add 1 change of heart from outside your deck to your hand. Dude, what? Dude, add what? Dude, you add what? Dude, stop. Dude, stop. What? Giving this card to a trash skill. I don't think someone even is not even gonna be that trash. It depends on what spirit monsters we got. Jeez. Change of heart. Bruh. So basically what you need to do is you need to get rid of Shinado as soon as he flips it up. Toggle on, you have to give up Shinado. You have to get rid of Shinado straight away, otherwise he gets a change of heart from outside of your deck to your hand. Dude. Exactly, Sorbet. So expect no nerf to the skills, guys, if you're getting those. Expect no skills, expect no nerf to the current skills if you're getting these ones. Dude. Yeah, George, I guess so. Wow. A change of art was actually like, bro, are you serious? Bro, are you damn serious? 2 searches, 2 summons, exactly, Natso. 2 searches, 2 normal summons. What is this thing, dude? 2 searches, 2 normal summons. A change of a heart for free. A change of a heart for free if you go second. Oh, jeez. We're not done yet. Fire Princess. You can only use the skills effect, first effect once per duel, and second and third effect once per turn. From turn 2 onward, set 1 Fire Princess to your field from outside your deck. So the Fire Princess is the one, is the girl that actually inflicts damage. Do I remember correctly? Each time you gain life points, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Okay. I'm afraid. If you recovered life points this turn, make your face-up monsters gain attack defense equal to the difference in life points between you and your opponent until the end of your opponent's turn. If your opponent took effect damage this turn, make your opponent face-up monsters lose attack defense equal to the difference in life points between you and your opponent until the end of your opponent's turn. This looks more like a meme skill or a legacy duel skill. These can be just like, you know, it has to be meme or legacy. Rebecca. You can only use these skills first effect once per duel. Reveal more life monsters in your hands and either shuffle into the deck or send it to the graveyard, then draw 2 cards. Honestly, odd one, what? Oh, I think these are the ones that we got here. These 2, like this. And this. No. I don't know, honestly. That's why I told you that this could be just like, you know, this could be changed. Who knows what this is? Add 1 Polymerization and 1 The Forgiving Maiden from outside your deck to your hand. Forgiving. Okay. Yeah, because you can summon Joan. Yeah, this is the ace card. Forgiving Maiden. Okay. We get all this, meanwhile they're afraid to add 5 pieces of Exodia outside of a skill. Yeah, I mean, that's true, but can you really blame them? Meant to be not gay skill? We'll see. Fendi, thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate them, man. Thank you so much. Shinobirds can also set up extra draws with that skill? Yeah, probably. Thank you so much for the donation, Fendi. Appreciate that. We're not done. The guys, we have like a crazy list of skill. It's insane. You can only use these skills second and third effect once per duel if your deck contains at most 4 monsters that are not light wind. So it has to be all light and wind except 4. You can normal summon 1 Guardian Angel Yuan in addition to your normal summon set. And you can normal summon set Guardian Angel Yuan without chipping. So this is the guy that like makes you recover life points. Yeah, okay. It's a level 7. You cannot normal special summon monsters excluding extra deck except Guardian Angel Yuan and or Dragon monsters. It is Fairy? Yeah, it's Fairy. Reveal Guardian Angel Yuan or one Luster Dragon or Luster Dragon 2 in your hand and add one Guardian Angel Yuan or one Dragon Normal monster from your deck to your hand. Then send one Dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Okay. If you control a face-up Guardian Angel Yuan, add one Graceful Charity. What the freak are you talking about? Talking about this? Dude. Draw 3, discards 2. What? Yes, a burner, exactly. Exactly, Diamond. Ciao Ale. Su Reddit, Ale. Abel, though, are 2 high vocal cards. Did they change a skill? No, they're adding so many more next week. Rebecca and Noah are from the anime, Abel. Graveyard decks will love it. So true. Wow. This is for dragons, guys. These is gonna be played in dragons. So because you cannot normal special summons except Guardian Angel Yuan and dragons. So you can play a deck that is gonna get a Graceful Charity and dragons. Just gonna be dragons. What? Add one Graceful Charity and a Stumping Distraction. There is also always the card that makes you pop a back row to your end from outside of your deck. Then set up 2 monsters that are either Luster Dragon or Luster Dragon 2 from your deck to your field. Restrictive? I don't even know how much restrictive it is. This is perfect for like Armored Dragons. They're all winged. Armored Dragons with this. It's gonna be crazy. Bruh. Yes, Simon, I have like more than 10k. So you're gonna have like... So this is in additional to your normal summon set. So it means you additional normal summon of Guardian Angel Yuan. You grab Graceful Charity, Stomping Distractions, 2 more monsters on the field. So you have a link tree for free. Just think about that. And you also have draw 3, discard 2, and 1 back row pop that you can use straight away because you're gonna have dragons on the field given to you by the skill. Dude. Yes, Frost Fusion. This is gonna be crazy. What do we have? Wait a damn minute. I have to have this search, guys. So, I don't wanna spoil to you the next deck with, let's go here. Buster Blader? No, you can't, no, it's dragons. Meal Duel Paddied back? We'll see. I want to do something though. I want to do monster, light, wind, dragon. So Armored Dragon 100%. Armored Dragon. What else we have? Armored Dragon. Starry Knights? No, but they're not all dragons though. Boss Rope. If we have a level 7 on the field, that's true actually, you're right more. Because we're getting, if we have a level 7 Yuan on the field, you can just synchro summon the boy. Then we need to, and you can just go into the link. So true. That's it. Yes. Yes, that's it. That's simply it. That's simply it. Even though you can't search the boy. Because this says add 1 dragon normal monster. Then send 1 dragon monster from your deck to the graveyard. Yeah, so it's not that easy. No summon lock from the extra deck, no, just for dragons. So what else we have? Buster Dragon could be nice. You just have to find a way to Depends. You still need to get the Buster Whelp in your hand, but you can summon it. Oh, what else? What is that else? Probably not, I guess. Dragoonity, but I don't have them. Dragoonity can get benefit from this skill. Dragoonities, what else? Do we have other archetypes? No, I don't think so. Dragon Maids are not all wind though. Nope. But you can, at the most photo monsters that are not light wind, except and or dragon monster, you can actually play Dragon Maid because the skill says, guys, at most, it says at most 4 monsters that are not light wind. So you play the chamber, and maybe another bunch of monsters of Dragon Maid monsters that are not light wind, and you're good. Dragon Maid, yes. No, not all wind. Dragon Maid. Chamber is the only dark, by the way. True. Yeah, but you can't even play. I mean, you can play one of the fire, maybe, for example. Wow. Wow. It could be Diamond. Is it a new word? No, kind of like an alternative version of the word. Chamber is dark, yes, but you can play at most 4 monsters that are not light wind, so you can play the chamber as well. Wow. The Graceful Charity hits super hard. Then we have Noah. You can only use this skill's second effect once per duel. At the beginning of the duel, add a card. I mean, this is trash. We can go on. Noah 4. You can only use this skill's first and second effect once per duel, and only one effect per turn. Before your normal draw, place 1 spirit monster on the top of your deck. This turn, you can conduct up to 3 normal summon sets. Dude, what is going on with all these additional normal summon? You can normal summon spirit monsters without tripping, and you cannot normal or special summon monsters except spirits. Reveal 1 spirit monster or 1 spell trap in your hand, then either place that card on the bottom of your deck or send it to the graveyard, then draw 2 cards. 3 normal summons, draw 2. Dude. Now, I always knew spirit were never that great alone. Maybe this could be too much. We'll see. We'll see if it's gonna be enough. Because I knew that spirits were never that great. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What can we do with Spirit? Spirit are all of those monsters, not so, that when are normal summoned, they come back to your hand at the end of the turn. So they have some crazy effects, but this is the limitation. The fact that at the end of the turn, they come back to your hands. But of course, if you have 3 normal summons, you can just exceed normal summon with them and they won't come back. Normal a mano guinato, exactly. But then it depends. Like, if you go second, okay. But if you go first, it will come back. Hi, Micah. On Reddit. Last ones. The skill can be used if your action deck contains a light fusion monster. Oh, it's the classic one. Gate 1500 life points at the beginning of the duel. Can be used once per turn, blah blah blah. Attack boost. Like light exchange. You use this skill's first effect twice per duel. If your deck contains 9 or more light monsters, during a main phase, place 1 card from your hand at the bottom of the deck, then draw 1 card. 4 skills left. Fourth as an unknown theme. Wow. Wow. Guys, that's it. That's really it. That's really freaking it. I guess the positive, if anyone can look at it this way, is that since the skills are just so broken, it becomes free to play. No one needs to get the cards, just use the skills, and they even add outside deck. That's actually true, Diamond. They did the most free to play thing they could do. Give cards from outside of the deck and actually give skills that simplify the gameplay. So with skills, you simplify the gameplay and people do not have to think. Because guys, keep in mind, most, like the common Yu-Gi-Oh player does not read and gets upset when he loses. Keep in mind, when a player, when someone loses, he also loses interest in the game. So how do you make the game attractive to the classic Yu-Gi-Oh player? Easy. So you just make skill that do everything, and simple and free to play. So you don't get the card, you don't have to buy the cards because they're added to this to the deck by the skills, and you don't have to think. You press the skill button and you get the monsters on the field. That's just that easy. So that's it. They did the two things that you have to keep a game alive. Attract free to play players back again, and attract I hope you don't get offended by this, but attract bad players. So you keep bad players attached at the game by simply making it easier. What's the most broken skill out of everything you read? I think the one with the Dragon Master Magia, guys. Simply having access to triple negation once per turn is just too much. Dragon Master Magia is just too much, honestly. Right there, it's really just that you need either Droplet or Kaiju. The problem is that you need a Droplet or Kaiju to just deal with the monster that was given for free. Like, your opponent has not as to commit anything of his cards, of his resources to go into Magia, because to get into Magia, to get Magia on the field, they just have to activate the skill. So they're gonna get Magia plus 3 or 4 cards they can do their combos with. So in the hands of good players, those decks are going to be Magia, that is spell, trap, and monster negation, plus a whole field to beat. So that means that when you go second, you need either a Droplet or a Kaiju to get rid of the Magia, plus all you need to take out that board. I hope I was clear. This just ensures they will never have new plays for the CCG or Monster Duel. You mean simplifying the game? I don't think there's a company that ever like thought on the long run. They just watch at the quick revenues. They wanna get revenues quick and as soon as possible. How do you do it? With this. Magia with no cost. Yeah, I think it's just revealing a blue eyes or what? The point, guys, is that, guys, which cards are take today on your hand? Which cards are take today? What you mean, Leon? Guys, keep in mind though, you always have to think about that. Like, even good players can play this. And imagine these skills in the hands of a good players that can start off a Magia on the field and then do all of the rest. Gus, and it's written on the skill. It's Magia. Yeah, George. They deserve love too. I don't know actually if how many good cards we have for spirits at the moment. Why does Swordsoul have Mirrorjade? Am I missing something? No, it's the lore with the Fallen of Albats. They belong to the lore of Albats and stuff. True, Rayan. But you still have to draw the card though. That's why we call it a cast, because you have to draw the card you reveal. Gator, my friend. Yeah, I literally just ended there. I mean, I just went through all of the leaks. You can find them on Discord, on Reddit. Just skills, but of course skills led us to know some of the cards that are coming. So it becomes more draw droplet plus monster you can afford to send or die. Yes. How was your day, Olgator, my friend? Crystal Wings, Seaplane, Swordsoul? I don't know. More leaks, guys, you said are coming? Let's check. Duel Links leaks Reddit. I can't see them actually. I don't see any other leaks, guys. In Discord. Draco, can you send that into our Discord as well? Yeah, Jake are not out. Actually, those are late. Oh, nice, Algator. What was your choice in the end? Hi, Paramoreno. Mirrorjade appears for the first time at the Icejade Synod, and when they're at the Swordsoul Valley, and the Aluber teleports to the Synod to see Albats. Oh, the anime you're talking about. That's true, Diamond. That's true. That's true. Now, Diamond, the problem at this point is just one. Let's see if you agree with me. Every archetype should get a skill on the same level of the other ones. So if Magia if Blue Eyes and Dark Magician get a Magia for free on the field, that is 3 negates, Hero, for example, should get Contrast Hero Chaos on the field for free. Change my mind. Or Sky Strikers, you tell me what. Let them start with stuff on the field. I mean, I do understand you wanna give skills the most important, the most relevance of the whole game, but at this point we have to be balanced. But on the other side, I also do understand that this is the same story that happened with cards as well. For how many times we said Hero didn't have a negation, and I don't think they have it yet. Like, they have the counter trap now. They have a counter trap that you can grab. But how long since Heroes got a proper counter trap? How long? We had to wait years and look at skills the same way you look at cards. You complain to Konami because they don't release support for your favorite archetype. You can complain to Konami in Duel Links because they don't give a proper skill to your deck. But that's it. Skills just make it easier for people to play it, because skills do a bunch of things for you. But it's exactly the same as cards, guys. It's exactly the same as TCG or Master Duel. Exactly the same. But Duel Links is simplified. So in Master Duel / TCG or OCG, you have one card that does 300 things in the same turn, and you have to think on what to do. You have to think what to do first, what to do second, what to chain, what to not chain, and yada yada yada. In Duel Links, you have skills that do 100 things in a duel, and you just have to press a button. And that's it. So you can just say, Duel Links is Yu-Gi-Oh! I was saying a bad thing. I confess. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna make it like a when it sound good, okay? Not that good, but actually that I can tell it to you. Duel Links is just Yu-Gi-Oh! For bad players. I've come to this conclusion. That's it. Duel Links is Yu-Gi-Oh! For bad players. Exactly, Rogator. That's exactly the point. Archetypes aren't created equal. Why should skills? Yep. Pep, or just don't give skills to them for the majority of archetypes and only give small benefits to bad archetypes, but skills that take them to the power of the good archetypes and no consistency effects. Yes, Diamond, but in that case, you can't manipulate the meta. You can't manipulate the meta, and with the skills, you actually make it so you force the duelist to buy any type of cards. You can force the duelist to buy any card, not just the cards of the best archetypes. So, who the heck would have spent money on heroes without Draconic Contact? Think about it. The trash without Draconic Contact. They are trash without Draconic Contact. With a skill like Draconic Contact, you force people to spend money on trash cards like heroes as well. It's a simple Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, simple means it's easier for bad players. Wow, rude. I'm like, yeah, it was too much. True, Zanaido. True. But only if they were designed in the way Diamond said. So, maybe in the beginning it was like that. In the beginning, I was a strong defender of skills, as they actually released them in the beginning, because they were just helping the bad decks. But now we're giving Shadows a skill. We're giving Speedroid, we're giving Daspia a skill, so they doesn't help the bad decks. I mean, not only the bad decks. Yes, Pep, I know I'm bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm bad. I mean, I'm in that part. I'm a bad player as well. I'm insulted, but... Guys, now, jokes apart. I'm sorry if you felt offended by this, but that's just what I think it is. I didn't mean to offend you in any way, if some of you got offended. But that's it, simply it. The game is easier. Like... To get the same results on Master Duel and Duel Links, you have to do different things. On Duel Links, you press a yellow button. On Master Duel, you have to go through 3, 4, actually 10 lines of text per card, and you have to activate 4 cards that do the same of 1 yellow button. Thank you so much, Drago. Appreciate that. Yeah, Guavo Potalaga, that makes sense. That makes sense as well. I mean, you could just make it, though, quick and not super broken. You know what I mean? True, Jake, and I love it for that. But honestly, we lost that part as well, Jake. Like think about it. Until the skills were just supporting anime characters and anime archetypes, you could say Duel Links, it was for anime stuff. But now that we got skills that support broken archetypes like Shadow, like Daspia, that were not anime archetypes, we can say actually that we are slowly shifting apart from the anime plague, the anime game style. Hi, Connovendum and Grooming Great, what about you? Exactly, Diamond is right. Giving Daspia, Swordsoul, and Speedroid decks that were already strong, they gave skills to them as well. So not because they need it, but because you want to promote cards, you want to manipulate players into spending into whatever you're releasing. And Zanaido, and that's exactly where I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is good. And keep in mind, they understood this. That's why Rush came. That's why they invented Rush Zanaido. Because they know that most of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players just want an easy game. And Rush is easier. That's it. That's just it. How dare you? I'm sorry, Mano. Yeah, that's also true, Imzo. Tespia does not need the skill already broken without the skill. True as well. That's what I was saying. To be honest, Pep, even in Master Duel, if you play Alpha Attack of Entrops, like the most decks, a bad player can easily stop you by shotgunning Entrops. Not so true. Because to shotgun an Entrop, you need to know where and when to stop your opponent. You need to know what your opponent plays. You need to know how the deck your opponent plays works. You can just throw Ash Blossom. You can just throw a Fat Veiler or whatever that is. You need to know where to stop. That's the thing. With skill, you don't really have a time. You activate it, you have triple negates, there you go. Now you can come and tell me, yeah, you have Magia on the field, but you need to know where to activate the negation. Of course. And then and thanks to that, we will always see a difference between bad and good players, but still, you can't tell me that it's the same as pressing a yellow button and going through 3 cards combo, knowing when to activate something and when activating something else, and when to go first with something and when to chain and when to not, and you know, and yada yada. Orlin, that's just a matter of time, and you know that as well. Purulia Fualos, I guess it's another archetype, will come eventually as well. No, 5 Sarakaski, it's not that. It's not just Maxi and Lockbird. It's not it. That's exactly what someone that wants a simple game will declassify Master Duel to. You say that to Master Duel because you love to play. Guys, it's not a bad thing to want a simple game, because guys, it makes sense. Like when we play, we want to enjoy it, we want to have fun. I don't want to think like 100 possible scenarios. That's what happened in Duel Links as well right now. Like when I played the Casey Cup, we were already at that point when I just get shut down because I have to think of, what if my opponent says this? What if my opponent says this? What is this? What is that set? What is that effect of monster? What he can do? What he cannot do? And there's a delay. I can do this. I can banish from grave. I can bounce. I can do this. It's already super complicated, and it will get just worse and worse. And Konami has actually noticed that eventually the game has to go on, and it becomes more and more complicated. But people do not like it. People do not like the game becoming too much complicated. That's why I think they made a great thing with Genesis. Yu-Gi-Oh! Genesis is just a great thing. People can stick to that thing, to that pool of cards, and stop it. Imso, I do not agree to that. Now, again, I love Duel Links, and I will always love Duel Links. But skills are not the only way to speed the duel up, Imso. Nope, not. That's not a good point. In Master Duel, I summon a monster, they impermit, but next thing I do, and I want to go through, the Ash Blossom that combo. Yeah, but I mean, but Salbona, if you tell that, you seem a little bit like the guys that tell me, yeah, very good combo, but I have Lava Golem. Your opponent still has to draw Ash Blossom and still has to draw the Impermanence, in this case, both. But it's also true that in Master Duel and in today's decks, we do not have 2 starters. We have like 100 starters, plus dodging thing and stuff. So, come on, let's be honest. It's like when I made the full boards of triple negations in Duel Links for the first time, and all the people commenting, yeah, I use Dark Hole. Good luck drawing Dark Hole, my man. It's not like that, guys. Duel Links is simple, yet we have to think. Yes, because it's slowly shifting away from its simpleness. That's so sad, actually, Drago. I don't know, Chrono. Probably coming the next days. Yes, Diamond is right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is probably the most complex game right now. The most complex game right now. With all of these sub-rules that we have, it's insane. They play 20 entraps in Master Duel. What do you mean? They still have to draw it, Sobrano. You know that. Come on. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They still have to draw it. You can say 20 and you're exaggerating, of course. But, like, they play 20 entraps, but you have, like, 20 starters that do not rely on normal summon, because nowadays your starters do not rely on normal summon. So, he has 20 negates, but you have 20 starters that you can just special summon. Let's be honest. I remember, like, what was that deck? The one with low levels. SP something. Great board. I summon Sphere Mode. Exactly, Kanta. Those type of comment. Like, yeah, you still have to get Sphere Mode unless you're playing Raw, and you can add the Sphere Mode. Papi, we went to the box. I first want to see, but I probably will. Sprite, Asura, thank you so much. Sprite. So, Sprite that just had like 100 special summons. Come on. Come on. Let's be honest. Exactly, Kajal. And that's why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is beautiful in the end. That's what people do not understand. I didn't play Sprite, Alligator. I played against Sprite. It was a time when the new hero cards were added with favorite contact and the favorite and the newest Wingman fusion. And in that meta, I remember there was Sprite. But I guess those are entraps also that are arcadeable, I guess, as well. We love the game. Yeah, but guys, that's the base. Like, you know, I love the game. I always play Duel Links since, I mean, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For like now 8 years. And I'm actually bringing content to you that I hope you're happy about, and I will keep on doing it. But back in the day when people were judging skills bad, I was defending them. I was the best and the strongest defender of skills and of the game. But we have to acknowledge what is changing, because the game is changing, because the game is evolving, because skills are changing, because skills are evolving. And what we witnessed today was just this. We saw, like, you can't stay the same you can't tell the same thing about a game that is literally giving you double normal summon and triple negation for free. We have to acknowledge this, and I'm just actually giving you guys my honest opinions of what I think. And you can be sure this is an honest opinion, because 1 year ago, 2 years ago, I had a complete different view, and I said, yeah, skills are okay, and they were super good, and I love them. But now I'm actually acknowledging we're shifting through a different direction, where skills are doing exactly something else, simplifying the game. It is 27 entraps. Genetic. Can't follow you with that, simply because I think last time I opened Master Duel was like 3 years ago, probably. Yeah, David, that's true. Konami nerfed Destiny Draw. Back in the day. Guys, I'm old as well, unfortunately. Charlie, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Blue Eyes? Yes, Blue Eyes gonna get support. Can I see the deck, please? What deck? Neebs. I love the content because it's healthy and it's not biased. No, I honestly would be surprised if Konami would take a step back with skills, guys. I don't expect a step back. It's clear what they want to give us right now. It's super clear. Konami, come on, it wants more money, and that's always the thought that you have to start from. That's gonna be the basic thought to start from. Konami wants more money, and they will do anything in their power to make you spend more. Nacho, but the thing is that you either play Giovanni Contact or heroes are dead, and that's what I actually don't like, unfortunately. True, Nacho. True that you still have to know how to play with skills, of course. But again, I was just making a comparison between what a skill does for you by simply playing, activating, like clicking on a button, and what you have to do to get the same result with cards. An anti-skill, Imelkan, that's never gonna happen. They will be against their idea of skills being important. That's it. Babbo Mamma. Hello, Babbo Mamma. I think you're Italian, by the way. Have you seen the skill on Discord? No, guys, actually. I'm gonna watch the skill on Discord and then we're gonna call it a day. Nacho, I hope for that. I really hope for that. Where is the... Oh, there you go. So, Dark Lord Mary, one polymerization. I mean, nothing. Draw 2 cards. I mean, nothing crazy. In the truth, I guess nothing crazy, right? So it's just Dark Lord Mary to fusion summon. Let me check real quick. Dark Lord Mary. This. Oh, it's the other part, right? Yeah, it's the other fusion material for Duel. Nothing exciting, I guess. Yeah, Sabono, you're talking about the Espar Roba skill, right? Rigi, I don't know if you followed the whole stream, but those are more broken than that special doll, 100%. And that's so true, 5 Sarakaski. You can King of Games without spending nothing. I mean, you don't have to spend to reach King of Games. It's easy. And that's exactly the point I was talking about before, Diamond. They should add Vetrix to the game. I don't even know what that is. True, 5 Sarakaski, but it takes time and it takes effort. And honestly, I agree with people that do not want to spend that effort or time to learn a combo. I agree with people because at the end of all, this is still just a game. I should not study books to enjoy a game. So I do understand, and I actually understand, and I share the feeling with people, the feelings that people have when they say, I don't want to read, I don't want to have a degree in engineering to build a deck or to play a deck. They are right, because this is a freaking game and I should enjoy it. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. The last 3 KC Cup, probably even 4 or 5, were a nightmare. Like, I remember 4 years ago or 3 years ago when I started streaming, playing the game for 4 or 5 hours straight was a pleasure. But right now, playing the game for 4 hours straight is exhausting. Like after 4 hours of playing this game at the level that we have right now, and we are not even at the level of Master Duel, I get my head exploding at the end. Like my head is literally exploding with all the thinking that I have to do. And this is out of a game. Now, on a side, you'll say, this is not a stupid game and your brain will function. So maybe in 30 years from now, when I'll be old, all this thinking will get my brain, you know, will get my brain exercised and healthy. And oh, guys, sorry. Where did you where did you lost me actually? Where did you lost me, guys? Diamond lol. Where did you lose me, guys? Healthy? You literally exploded. Oh, that was maybe you're not meant to listen the whole discussion. And brain health. Okay. So you didn't lose me that far. So I was telling you. The point is, the fact that the game is not stupid will make your brain exercised, and maybe it's gonna be a very good thing in 30 years from now. Because why? Because of course, having to play a game that makes you think so much, it's like keeping your brain healthy. But I do understand that there are people that just want to sit down after their workday and just enjoy a game and have fun without thinking. I do understand that there are people like that. That's why Konami goes towards and tries to help people with simplified stuff, with simplified skills, with simplified ways to play the game, because this is more than, I mean, above everything, a game. You know what I mean? No, Gator, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's what I mean. You know, like, again, there are good points and bad points. Now, to be honest, again, it becomes exhausting to stream 4 hours of game because I have to think so much that it becomes exhausting. But I am happy because I know that in 30 years from now, my brain will be so healthy with all the things that you have to think about when you play Yu-Gi-Oh! But again, there are people that simply do not want this, and you can't blame them. That's it. Even in control decks, you still have to squeeze your brain. Of course. Or riding a blade dueling in Sivu. Glad you tell that as a joke, but if the human resources actually knew how tough it is to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, they will see that as a skill, to be honest. I'm not even joking, dude. It would be so freaking... It's a skill, dude. It's a strategic skill. You have to have so much in freaking strategy and game planning. You have to plan your plays, knowing or trying to predict what your opponent has. Dude, that's not some easy thing. That's it. That's it. Anyway, I'm just yelling too much, guys. I'm exaggerating. Okay, I think that for I mean I'm being honest when I say that. Guess what, David? If you play Yu-Gi-Oh consistently, you're not gonna need to you're not gonna need support when you're old, because you're not gonna suffer dementia. Guys, trust me. And again, yes, Pagasaragaski, I'm just saying, but that's just an honest thing. Master Duel is more complicated than Duel Links. That's it. But just if you simply start from the fact that we have more zones, just starting from that is enough. Exactly, George. Exactly. Exactly, George. But it's also a matter of memory. You need to remember all of the effects of your opponent's deck and how they can interact with your cards. The timing. Guys, all of the sub-rules that Yu-Gi-Oh has, all of the hidden steps of the damage step, the damage calculation part, and the other thing, and the non-targeting, and what effect comes first, and triggering effects, and continuous effect. It's crazy. It's just, dude, you should actually be so freaking proud of playing a game like this. True, Jake, but you can't deny that it's simpler. You can't deny it. Guys, I have to go now because my fiance is about to kill me because there's no dinner. So, I'm sorry guys for all this rambling. I hope I didn't bother you that much. I hope it was a healthy discussion. My purpose was always to maintain it healthy. I hope this gave you a different point of view. I hope this I do not hope that you agree or disagree with me. I just hope that all these ideas that I thrown out to you help you create your own thoughts. I just hope this. I hope that when you just listen to this old man rambling, you just develop your own thoughts and your own ideas, because that's what a content creator should do. Help you with the game and make you be able to have your own ideas and your own thoughts. Guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much, guys. You wanna meet my fiance? She's too shy. I mean, you can just check butt quits on YouTube and you can just see my fiance. Guys, thank you so much to all of you. Thank you so much, Gus and Furry. Appreciate the moment. Guys, thank you so much to all of you. Wish you the best morning, afternoon, evening, nights, whatever time is in your country. Thanks a lot for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.